What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Fantasy Scholars Baseball channel. Today I want to go over 4 players you should buy right now. Kicking off the list, we have Trevor Story. He has struggled quite a bit this season, but he's a legit top quality shortstop. And the weather's heating up. He plays in Colorado. This guy has always hit 24 plus home runs a season, except for last year when it was only a 60-game season, which would have been pretty crazy if you ask me, if he hit 24 home runs. Oh my goodness. But he also has 25 plus stolen base speed, and you just love him in fantasy. You know, he's a great fantasy player. He's a career 276 hitter. He does strike out quite a bit, but that has been a problem throughout his entire career, and it doesn't really affect him too much because he does still hit for a high average. But I would definitely go after Trevor Story because he's looking to heat up, and I think he's going to be a great top 10 shortstop by the end of the season. Up next, we have Shane Bieber. Now, Shane Bieber is a top 3 pitcher in all of baseball according to the offseason rankings, and this guy is legit. He has not been that great this season for his expectations. Keep that in mind. His ERA is still in the 3s, and he still has 98 strikeouts, and that's what I'm going to talk about. He's still striking out batters left to right. His 98 strikeouts, which is equivalent to 13.6 Ks per 9. He's still going to get wins on Cleveland, even though they're kind of a shaky team, but they've been very decent this season, and I still really like Shane Bieber, and you could probably honestly get a really, really good trade when you're trying to acquire him, because there are a lot of young, mediocre pitchers who are doing really well this season, where you could trade one of them to get Shane Bieber, who will help you throughout the entire season. Keep in mind, we're not in June yet, guys. We're just reaching the end of May, and throughout this entire season, you want someone to really rely on, and Shane Bieber is your guy. Up next, we have Anthony Rendon. Now, Anthony Rendon has been awful this season. He's been hurt. I think he's on the COVID list for a couple days also, and he's just not been good this season, but he is an MVP caliber player. First of all, he's ranked 545th this year, which is just insane. So you should be able to get him for a steal. Honestly, guys, you could probably get him for a bargain. It's going to be crazy because he is such a good hitter. He's a career 289 hitter. He always normally hits 20 plus home runs. He hits over 80 RBIs, and he's still on a really solid Angels team. The Angels team can definitely hit. They have Trout once he gets back, and Ohtani has been incredible, and Jared Walsh. So there are still so many guys around him in that lineup where he can produce, and I see him getting back to his normal Anthony Rendon ways. I do want to mention that he does have a career on base of 371, and this season his on base is 330 with a horrible 234 batting average. So he's still getting on base and still a legit player to go grab. And lastly, we have Noah Syndergaard. So now Noah Syndergaard is going to be called up very soon. We're talking beginning, maybe second week of June. He looked good in his last minor league game, and he looks to get back into the groove of things. He's going to go right into that rotation for the Mets. And the Mets, I know they're really banged up. They are really banged up, but they're close to being first in the division, and they actually still may be first in their division. I have to double check on that. But he is a legit pitcher, you guys. He has a career ERA of 3.31. He has absolutely phenomenal stuff. And a lot of people are probably just like kind of burnt out on him. Like, I don't know if I'm going to wait another 2 weeks or whatever, which would be kind of ridiculous. Like, you're going to get Noah Syndergaard in a couple weeks, but I would definitely go try to make a reasonable trade for Noah Syndergaard because he is a really great pitcher that can help your team down the stretch. Thank you all for watching. More videos on the way.